Hello, Gary Champion, psychic medium this morning. And this is a video I don't want to do, but I'm going to do it anyway because I heard it and I saw it, so I'm going to report it. I'm talking to my wife. She's working on something and I'm working on something, and I passed by the television room where there's a clock, and it was 911, 9:11 in the morning. And as soon as I saw 911, it said it could happen again. Uh-oh. Then I started thinking, okay, well, we're so busy fighting COVID and tax voter stuff and bad politicians that maybe we're not looking there anymore. Maybe you know how that is. You're doing one thing and then something, and I believe the people that protect us from plane people who steal planes and do all, I believe the people that protect us do as good a job as anybody can do. I don't think they're amateurs. I think there's a lot of really good people in that little area of the world. But someone's using the word complacent. That means we've taken our eye off the ball. We're not, because again, COVID is shutting things down. We have riots in the street. We have fires in California. We have climate change. We have people in the hospital dying. It's not a priority. It's not a priority. Oh, okay. Well, now I get it. They're saying, New Orleans, when it flooded, we're back to where we were. Pump the water out and put up the thing, and could easily happen again. And that's the kind of stuff they're talking about. That was a disaster long in waiting, and this is not that. This is, we thought, maybe a single one-time event, but I think it could reoccur. And those of you who work in that industry that watch my videos, that's probably one person. You need to turn up your observance, be aware that these people are always looking for a diversion to do something. And and I'm not saying that yeah, we've dropped the ball on this. We're complacent. We're not watching. There's fewer flights. DFW Airport's right over here. I don't know how many miles. As the crow flies, not that far. But planes come over, used to, every couple of minutes. You see them off in the distance. Occasionally you see them going that way, different runway. You can stand out there a long time. You don't see an airplane. A few, but there's so few that you don't bother to count them. Just like before, when there were so many, you didn't sit and count them. It's like every 2 or 3 minutes there was a flight. Now there's practically none, so you don't notice them at all. That's just kind of what they're looking for, is that security has not been stepped up. And I have a lot of airline anger now. And the guys that fly these planes, it's not their fault that flights don't go anyplace anymore. So we have relaxed rules, I believe. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. If I'm wrong on this and you're an air marshal saying that things have been stepped up, you give me a call or send me an email and tell me that's true, and I'll do a video about it. I just don't think that's true. I think we have fewer people watching the skies. Many people have been laid off. Flights are not flying. The security is less. Standards are relaxed. There's no fear because there's no planes. And that's wrong. So little short video. Um, Very strange. But as a medium walking through the world, you hear things like this all day long. Usually, if my wife's there, I'll tell her, and then she'll write it down and tell me that I said it, and I won't remember that I said it. But she was right there, so I told her, and then it got stuck in my mind. In other words, if I say something, I don't remember it necessarily. I have to be reminded of it, and she was there, so I was just walking through the room, and it said 911, 9:11 a.m., and they said it very well happen again. So, hoping somebody sees this and corrects whatever security is necessary. This is all I can do. And a side note to this is, if I had $1 billion or 2 billion or $10 billion, and I said something like this, everybody would be listening because money talks. But usually interesting things happen at my level, not the guy with $10 billion. He's doing other things. I'm just listening. So I'm going to end this one. Hope it's not true. Hope that I've misinterpreted. No, I didn't misinterpret anything. I can't second guess myself on this. It doesn't work that way. Why did I walk through there when it said 911? For a reason. This is how it works. This is how I enter a store that I don't want to be there, and yet I see that one item I've been looking for. Only in that store. It happened, or the right person calls me on the phone, and we do something, and it works. Uh, these aren't accidents in the metaphysical sense. And those who watch my videos, you're in tune with this. You've had this happen yourself. Oh, I better do something. The wind's going to blow that down, and sure enough, the wind comes up all of a sudden, but you went out and shut the window, so now everything's okay. So you listen. Sorry to be vague, but that's all I got. I don't think it's vague. I think it's pretty exact, but I don't have any details. It'd be nice if I had some details. So no fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.